Hi there, Leo. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of June. This is for the sun sign of Leo. So if you have your sun sign, North Node rising, Moon, Venus, or a lot of placements in Leo, this is for you. So, or if you have, if you do have a lot of placements in Leo, then yeah, this is for you. Let's see. So right off the back, you have Mercury here. So there is a lot of sense of communication here that you are either will be having with somebody. There is a sense of maybe dealing with a lot of your siblings. It rules over the 3rd house and the 6th house. So there could be a change in your daily routines in the month of June, with your home, and your community, or the way you communicate with others. Maybe there is something that you're needing to say with, I found myself trying to clear my throat. There's something that you're needing to say, or talk about to somebody, and it maybe it has to do with, it could have to do with a Cancer. It could have to do with something that is that you feel is at home. Maybe for others of you, you could be working with the Cancer card, card here. You could be embodying a lot of Cancerian traits, or you could be, just as we get into the warmer summer, there could be a sense of you wanting to have your family, wanting to have a family unit, or maybe a lot more celebrations with your family. That's the sense of togetherness, a sense of having that security, go to familiar people in your life. There could be a lot of overthinking that you're doing in the month of June, and it's telling you that stop overthinking. You can spoil the magic. And with the number 0 here, it equals out to nothing. So that it's time for you. You are ending old cycles. Maybe you just got out of the old cycle that you were in a heavy journey. You learned a lot of lessons, and you completed that chapter of your life, and now it's time for you to get started again. With the number 0, it's time to take a leap of faith in some other area of your life. For some of you, I'm picking up, and it's not for all of you, only take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. Only take the message that applies to you. Energies can be intertwined, so I could be saying it's you, and it could be the other person that you're dealing with, whether it's work, home. You put it in the department that you see fit for yourself, that fits for you. And thank you for that. So there is a lot of, again, maybe talking about a lot of dealing with a lot of your siblings, family, neighbors, maybe going out with your neighbors, commingling with your small community that you have in your surrounding home. And with the 2nd house, you could be also maybe having communication with somebody else about what you would like, having those loving, caring conversations of that you find value in, having a lot of valuable conversations with other people, not just gibber josh, just talking, but having communication and having that coming together, but that is valuable, that is happy, that is rich, and filling. Like having those quality conversations with people. And let me see what the card for Cancer. Maybe there's something that I've been doing readings all morning, so my mind's already like, ah. So yeah, Cancer rules the fourth house. So it's a house of security, the house of home, the house of where there is a lot of secrets that don't get out. It's a nurturing house. So maybe where there was things that were like rivers that and streams that were once iced are now thick and warm and nurturing to the abundant life around them. So maybe there is somebody that's going to be coming in, and they could be embodying a Cancer, or you could be embodying that energy, bringing warmth into your everyday life in the month of June, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, or whether it's a family member. Bringing in a lot of nurturing and abundance to your life in the month of June. There's going to be a lot of warmth, especially with coming in the summer, but you're going to feel that warmth. And there's a sense of security in this month of June, July, and maybe it'll bring you in a sense of kind of wanting to slow things down. And kind of like I was saying earlier, having that richness quality time for connection, for connecting, connecting with people in a deeper level, and appreciating the love and the loyalty of your friends and your family, and appreciating them for their comforts of the home life, appreciating your home life. Maybe for and some of you, you're going to be getting moving into your own place. Maybe for others, you're going to be moving out alone, or moving out with somebody. Just maybe there is a change in home here, and there's a lot of communication about that and having stability in that. So, and it's going to be a very emotional month for you, especially with the Cancer card here. And it's just it's just reminding you to make sure you take time to indulge, not too much, but take time to enjoy what's coming in June, because it's going to be rich in fulfillment and enjoyment and emotions. There's going to be a sense of quality and warmth that you have been craving for a while, I feel like. So you let me know if this is making sense, if you're sensing any changes, if you're making any changes, plans of any changes in this month of June that are gonna be a lot more emotional and stable. So with the overthinking can spoil the magic. It's maybe you're needing to find inspiration and new beginnings. You're setting out for your own path again, following your own intuition and trusting in the universe and source. The courage to begin new projects, having a positive mindset. So maybe in this month of June, it's asking you to have a positive mindset and recognize serendipity and opportunities here. It's a time to open up, and maybe by you being in a positive mindset, you will attract opportunities here, and it's just a sense of happiness, I feel. So maybe for a self-care message is naively jump into something new with both feet. Analysis paralysis and the fear of making the wrong decision. Movement and progress blocked by your own doubts. Not trusting your gut, worrying about outcomes before you begin, blocking or disagreeing with your intuition. Obsessive planning and perfectionism, a need to learn a new skill along the way. So maybe there is a sense here that you could be obsessing on the things that are not perfect. You're wanting to have something be perfect, and you need to know that not everything is going to be perfect. Sometimes it takes a few tries for you to perfect something, right? So make sure you take time to trust your gut. and stop doubting yourself, because the more you are overthinking things in the month of June, the more doubt you're going to create within yourself. And you are already a creative sign. You can create things and just flourish from it. So you need to use that creativity, bring that sun and that solar chakra back into yourself, and stop doubting yourself. Maybe there is some kind of inner child healing that you need to do to uh, light up your inner your solar chakra again, because you are the sun, you are Leo, you radiate a lot of light. So there is a sense here of maybe you having your light dimmed. There could be maybe a little bit of more soul searching that you need to do. But in the month of June, you're going to be coming into a very emotional state of mind, and maybe this is the time for you to heal with others, and heal yourself and your family dynamic as well. And that's what I'm picking up for you. Let's see what else is coming in. And if needed, we'll go ahead and do a couple of finance cards or career cards. But let's see right off the back, what is the main, what is going on here? What is the message that do want to come across? It looks like here in the past that there was a lot of concealed emotions. There was a lot of illusions here, and maybe it had to do with the lover, somebody that you were dealing with. It could have been a Gemini sign, or just any kind of other person that you had been dealing with. There was a lot of secrets here, and you felt maybe like you were confused. People were confusing you, but this person, either this person or you, wanted to win at all cost. Now in the present, as far as now, there is a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles here. Maybe you could be embodying the Queen of Pentacles, and for some of you, there could be a King of Cups, maybe that Cancer, that is going to be coming in, that is well balanced and willing to nurture you and wanting to take care of you. Because this person is looking right at the Queen of Pentacles. But you are looking away. Maybe you're looking at other endings of things that just ended, and maybe you are focused on that, and you are fixated on that, I could say, on those endings, that you're maybe not paying attention to another person. I could sense that. Or maybe you are just focused on other things. You're focused on money, stability, taking care of your home, your life, your work, right? So maybe this could be coming in unexpectedly too. There could be somebody or something that's bringing you anxiety, or maybe this could be an energy that is around you. But there is also a need for you to take a break of things, a mental break, especially a mental break, yes. Because otherwise you could have the Tower come in and crash everything down. You need to think a little bit more positive in the month of June, and embrace the close relationships that you have within your close proximity, and make sure that you grow those, making sure that you are building a strong foundation emotionally and meshing in with your people, because you will need them, and especially in the times of that you will be heavily emotional, like it's claiming here in June. You could have a lot of emotional outbursts here, but there is a sense that you need to take time for you to just sit out, or take a little vacation by yourself, with yourself. This is the time for you to kind of re-energize. This is like the Four of Swords here is like my re-energizing your batteries, you know, putting your phone to charge, putting yourself to charge, and maybe not be so available. So like that, when you are available, you are fully present for the people and you are fully there emotionally. Yeah, you just feel like you're tied up, and this could have to do with the King of Swords, maybe Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra here, that has you so feeling like you can't get out of certain things. But this is just a metaphor. This is just in thought. So you can get out of the negative thinking that you are. Maybe this person is getting to you mentally, and you need to not let people get to you mentally. And in your mental space, there is, you can get out of this. This is just a mental state. So like I said, like the card said earlier, it's you need to think a little bit more positive, because otherwise you can have the Tower coming in, and just breaking things down. So that's something that you want to be on the lookout for in this month of June. If you don't hone your emotions, then it could lead for you to derail in another section of your life. Let's see, what any money messages here? Excuse my dog, she's crazy. Luna, stop it. Yeah, there is the 10 of Swords here, and it could be having to do with work as well. Maybe this could be affecting your work. But you're wanting to be stable. You're going to be taking on the, or maybe you could be meeting somebody that is caring, that is willing to take responsibility of you and others, and wanting to nurture you, take care of you. And as far as your work situation, you're going to be in your wish fulfillment here, emotionally. Maybe something's going to be granted you. Maybe you're going to make more money, maybe get a new position that's going to stabilize things for you and stabilize your home and your being, and you're feeling yourself more secure here with the second card, with the second house card that was in the back of the deck. And with the Two of Pentacles, you will be able to juggle different things at once. So you're going to be good. Maybe there is a choice that you're going to have to be making between two jobs here, or two money making choices that you will have to do. But for the meantime, you're going to be able to juggle things accordingly. So just as long as, my advice would be for the month of June, get out of your head. Get out of your head and start thinking positive, and taking the chances for the new beginning, going on that journey. And that is what I have for you, Leo. I hope this connected with you, and I hope I get to hear a comment from you saying that this how much this connected with you or not. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you nothing but the best in the month of June. Bye.